Look at Al! Look at Don! Look at Al! Look at Don! Forget about those two. Look at Fog Wrestling, because we are back with another video, and it is the top 5 SmackDown moments from the 7th of November 2002 show from Manchester, New Hampshire. The announcers tonight were Michael Cole and Taz, as always, and for some reason, when it got to the number 1 segment, they just went on repeat. I was beginning to think that the TV screen had like froze or went on a loop or something like this, because we heard the same thing for about 2 minutes straight. Look at Al. Look at Don. Look at Al. Look at Don. I mean, come on. This is why the Raw commentary team is better. I mean, you wouldn't get this for JR.
No, you wouldn't. Look at that good old JR. JR's the man.
But before we get to our number 1 scene, we have to start at the beginning, number 5, and it was Matt Hardy getting a new apprentice, and we see Shannon Moore deciding that he wants to invest in Mattitude.
He wants to invest in the Mattitude stocks. That's exactly what he wants. He gets himself a free t-shirt with that.
Version 1.
He gets a scolding for putting too much sugar. Any sugar. You don't put any sugar in Matt Hardy's cup. Bet you next week it's going to say on the Mattitude version 1, Matt does not take any sugar in his hot drinks. And I disagree with you, Matt.
Matt Hardy is sweet enough without sugar.
I think he's
yeah.
I almost think coffee's acceptable without sugar.
But tea's not.
Yeah. I can't justify tea without sugar. It's like dirty water.
Tea without milk and sugar is just... It's dirty like water. African water, eh?
Aye.
Anyway, let's move on to number 4.
Matt Hardy would cure world hunger as well.
Matt Hardy was fired.
Why, oh why? It's because he was arrested for a DUI.
It's because he didn't take sugar, mate, with his coffee. Anyway, let's move...
Africans can get DUIs.
Damn. Let's move on to number 4 here. Cena, Rikishi, rap battle. It was so bad that it was good, and it made number 4.
I'm in the forest. You're going to leave. There's leaves, Cena.
You're going to leave like the leaves from the tree, from the roots to my ass. I'm talking out my ass. I'm going to put my quiche right up in your face. I mean, like, with Jesus
Welcome
Christ.
Welcome to my place.
Yeah, Rikishi, it wasn't a good rap, but you know what? Cena's was no bad. And we're beginning to see John C. We're beginning to see Cena show us what we've got. Because let's be honest, I mean, his debut was really good. But other than that, he's just a guy, a plain vanilla guy in trunks that slapped Kurt Angle.
Darkness to the top. Yeah, that's what he is. But at least John C. can do something.
If John Cena, right, is this not fucking proof that you need to have a character and you need to have a... Because he's got the personality. We know he's got the attributes. He's got the ability to talk. He's got everything. But see if you're just put in a bland looking attire and you're not given a gimmick and you're not given a chance and you just go out there and wrestle, then you are doomed for failure. And I think John Cena is the perfect example of this. See, at this point, who would have thought, oh, John Cena, he's going to be the next guy. He's going to be the guy that leads the WWE for 15 years straight.
No one, just us. But no, in all seriousness, there will be thousands of examples in wrestling where they had all the attributes
and never got an opportunity.
Yeah.
They weren't given the right gimmick.
Let's be real, right? I think there's a lot of people in current day wrestling that've got a lot of good attributes, but are just never going to be able to showcase it. Like I look at Grayson Waller, Braun Breaker, people like that. I think they've got the ability to be like today's megastars, but
Braun Breaker's got time on his side.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Grayson Waller's 34.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Or 35. I mean, and I never thought that. I always thought Grayson Waller was like the same age as Braun.
Shout out to SmackDown. It was refreshing though to see LA Knight against Grayson Waller in a match. That's what it should be.
The new blood.
Even though their combined age is like 80.
Anyway, speaking of new blood, let's get back to the old blood. It's 2002. Coming in at number 3, we have the main event. It was Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero. A lie, a cheat, a steal. Basically a 2-on-1 match. We had Chavo at ringside, and the guy never got any offense, and he was just basically there to stand on the apron. And I know I've said basically a few times, but I'm trying to hammer home the point here that all he did was really stand on the apron and get offense hit him.
Yeah.
And that's Chavo Guerrero's gimmick.
Big Show's basically 7'2".
No, but it's actually lame. I mean, does Chavo do anything other than just get beat up by guys?
No. Chavo's that pish. He stayed in the Kerwin the Kerwin White character when his uncle died. I mean, imagine that. Imagine not breaking kayfabe for a white golfer gimmick when you're Hispanic.
Latino.
No, that just makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
That would be like Linda dying and McMahon comes out with the do-rag on.
I'd pay to see it.
I'd pay to see it, but come on, it doesn't make any sense.
And then at the end, we had Big Show come out and Gorilla Press Slam Brock Lesnar off the stage. Coming to number 2, we have Heyman and Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy goes to offer his services to Paul Heyman. He says that last time Brock had an opponent in The Undertaker, Matt weakened him up so that he could defeat The Undertaker at No Mercy. And he says he's going to do the exact same with the Big Show. He's going to weaken the Big Show so Brock Lesnar can beat him easy at Survivor Series. I don't know whether Matt Hardy is going to survive with this game plan, but Paul Heyman appreciates Matt Hardy and he says, I've always seen potential in you, Matt. I knew you were the better Hardy brother. Your attitude is running wild.
Woo!
I tell you what, I think Paul Heyman's growing on Matt Hardy.
I think Paul Heyman should manage Matt Hardy.
Take that over the Big Show. And coming in at number 1, we have the whole marriage proposal. Al Wilson, Dawn Marie. Al Wilson, double the age here, comes out, gets on one knee. I'm surprised his back didn't snap in half when he tried to get back up. But he asked Dawn Marie to marry him. Dawn Marie came out looking like a hooker. Basically, I don't know what she was wearing, but it was like a dress with no front or whatever, or the legs were hanging out or whatnot.
Wife material for Al.
Al was hanging on, I guess, as well. His legs were hanging out. His heart was hanging out. He basically says, I'll be hanging if you don't marry me, Dawn, because I'll kill myself if you don't say yes. Taz wanted...
That line was cringy, though. It was like, this is like obviously so fake.
Taz wanted Dawn to say no, just so Al would kill himself. Very questionable here. What is Taz's motives? I'm a killing suplex machine. Well, I think he wanted to suplex.
Al should have proposed with a suit on in the shower. That's what he should have done.
I think Taz wanted to suplex fucking Al to hell or something like that. But yeah, Dawn Marie eventually accepts, and that's it. They get married, and then we get the whole look at Al, look at Dawn, look at Al, look at Dawn. I think the proposal and the marriage would have been, the shower would have been better.
It would have been, but this was that bad. It was great. So. Thoroughly deserves top spot on this list.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes you can deliver moments that not necessarily like are great in terms of quality, but they're just like unique and stand out, and it's like a massive clusterfuck that you can't help but think, you know what, this was good. This was a good clusterfuck, unlike the whole Taker and what's her name? Tracy. Like, that was bad, alright? That was bad.
It was.
Like, I thought the Katie Vick Triple H stuff was good.
Yeah.
But then you had the whole Triple H getting stuff brought out his ass with shit. So it's weird. You can have, like, cringy TV that's kind of good, but then you can have, like, TV that's just plain bad. I don't think the Al Marie stuff, I thought it was alright. I thought it was decent. So, yeah, top moment, guys. That's it. Let us know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. And until then, been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and... peace.